Hello YouTube, my name's Nero and today we have some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. What we're going to be doing in this video is actually showing you guys a very cool Easter egg outside of the map Compound. Compound itself, of course, is a brand new map that we got with the Supremacy DLC, which was recently released for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. And the Easter egg itself is actually outside of the map, and it's very interesting. So I want to preface this by saying, no, I was not the original person to find this Easter egg. I did an entire map walkthrough, in fact, of this map, where I guess I showed the entire interior of the map. I showed that. But I didn't notice this Easter egg because it's way outside the map. It's actually really hard to find because if you go ahead, like, look at Compound itself, what is it? It's a very small, fast-paced map with tons of big walls on the outside. You can't really see the outside of the map that well. All you can see is, like, yeah, there's some buildings out there. Yeah, there's some trees. Of course, we're set in Denver, Colorado. But unless you actually go into spectator mode, you won't find this Easter egg, which is pretty interesting. I don't know who found the Easter egg originally. I got a lot of people tweeting at me about this particular Easter egg last night, and so I don't know who originally sent it and who originally found it. I'm sure there's plenty of other YouTubers that made a video on it, but regardless, I wanted to make a video on it as well so I can show you guys this Easter egg for those of you who haven't actually seen this. So if you guys want to do this, you need to go to the map Compound. You need to change your options in a private match and change spectating to free. And if you do that, once you load up into Compound here, you can go to change team, and then you can go to spectator. And once you're in spectator mode, you can actually see things that are outside the map. You can kind of fly around. I'm sure you guys know what spectator mode is. But you look over here, we have a giant Atlas Corporation building, and of course, we have like a little airfield there. You come over this way, we got some more buildings in the background there. We have some trees. We have a road stop for Atlas. But looking at the map itself, if you know where the giant smoke is, like the giant yellow smoke is right here, if you just go past that a little bit, head outside the map, you come to this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what does this look like? What does this look like right here? That is right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Rust from Modern Warfare 2, which has been completely recreated outside of the map Compound, which again is really interesting because this is something that if they really wanted us to know about it, you know, they would have made it pretty apparent that it was there. But no, the only time you'd ever find this is if you go into a private match, go into spectator mode, and fly outside the map. There's no real way to be able to see that that is Rust from inside the map. So it's pretty insane that they actually put this together. And I found some really cool things on this map just walking around and flying around here that kind of says that maybe they might actually be adding this to Advanced Warfare in the future. So first and foremost, they actually went into a lot of detail with, like, they actually put the barrels here, which can explode. They actually put the ladder, which will take you all the way here to the top. They have this entire walkway right here. They have little things like this little building that you were able to go through during Modern Warfare 2. They actually have, you know, where the cars and stuff were. They have a lot of detail out here. So it says to me, one of two possible theories are entirely possible with this. So the first theory is, yes, maybe we're going to have Rust come back into Advanced Warfare via some kind of DLC. Maybe this is kind of like a little bit of foreshadowing for us, saying, hey, yeah, we're going to be recreating that map. We're going to be bringing it in to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare in the near future. Another theory that I have, which is also entirely possible, is that a developer was kind of just assigned the task of, hey, now we've built Compound, add a bunch of stuff to the outside of the map to kind of fill out the map itself, and maybe a developer in his spare time, because he was bored or something like that, maybe just recreated Rust for us here. It's entirely possible, because you look here, it's a very basic version of Rust, but still, it is Rust itself, down to the last detail. If you guys remember playing on Rust, if you go right here, you can actually climb into there, and then from there, you can go all the way around, and you can land out inside of here. Of course, I can't do that right now because of freaking spectator mode having a bunch of barriers here for whatever reason. But yes, they put in a lot of detail, but at the same time, it's not really a ton of detail because it's very basic. You look at it, these are just crates and road stops and barrels and plywood. Like, they didn't even really add a ton of stuff to it. Like, for example, this particular plywood's actually hovering in the air, you know, so it's not like they spent a ton of time on this. So it's entirely possible that, one, they're trying to foreshadow, like, hey, we're going to actually be bringing this into the game in the near future, so stay tuned for that. That hopefully that's something that they are doing, but it's also entirely possible that just the developer, just for fun anyway, you know, decided to put this together because, one, it doesn't look like it would have been really that hard. If you guys ever played like Halo's Forge World, or maybe you played, you know, any other kind of like a sandbox game, or even a game with a sandbox mode, you know, where you have the ability to, you know, place blocks and do stuff, you know, it wouldn't be that hard to put something together like this. You know, if I were to go into Halo Forge World right now, I could put this thing together in probably 10 minutes. It wouldn't take very long. I think the hardest part would be is finding like a good picture online of the exact layout of Rust. That way I can actually, you you know, try and copy it perfectly. Because, of course, you're not just going to be able to rebuild Rust off of memory. You have to be looking at a picture or something like that to be able to be like, oh, yeah, so there was this little roadblock barrier thing right here. You know, stuff like that will probably slip your memory. So it's entirely possible that they're going to be bringing Rust in a future DLC. There's actually been a lot of speculation for a long time now, in fact, that Rust was going to be coming to Advanced Warfare for one reason or another, but there's never been any actual confirmation about it. I think some people actually edited like the Call of Duty wiki page saying that Rust is going to be featured in Advanced Warfare, which that's never been true. They edited that even before the game came out, so that's never been true. I had some people linking me that before, but no, that's not true. That's just somebody basically trolling and editing a wiki page. But once again, guys, it's entirely possible that this is Rust, right? It's entirely possible that this is going to be coming into the game in the future, or it's just a really cool Easter egg that a developer decided to actually just put in here. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about this particular Easter egg? Do you think it is possible that we're going to be getting Rust in a future DLC, or do you believe that this was just a developer saying, hey, I'm just going to do this for fun because, you know, they have a lot to do. You know, they're tasked with probably, you know, filling out the outside of this map, so they're probably like, okay, so let's just place some stuff down here. Let's put down this little Atlas crate right here. Let's just put this thing here, and let's put a Jeep next to it, and let's put down this little Atlas building right here. You know, it's not even put anything in it. It's a completely empty building, but let's just put it in there for the sake of putting it in there. They actually, if you guys actually see right there, I don't know if you guys can tell, I can definitely tell, but that tree is like clipping through the building itself. So they add stuff outside of the map, right, just so they can, like, you know, fill out the map and make it feel like it's not so empty. And so when you're looking outside the map, you can see stuff. And what in the world is in there? It's like, I don't know. It's like rocks or something. I don't know. There's something in there. But regardless, they put out this stuff there for a reason. It's just out here to basically fill up areas on the map. Like, they don't even take too much time in putting it together. You know, like, for example, this car is hovering in the air. So it's entirely possible they just build it out there for fun because, you know, they've had to put back so much ambient stuff in the background that, you know, they just didn't care too much. Like, let's build Rust here. I think it'd be fun. Or once again, whoa. Or once again, it's entirely possible that they are trying to, this is an Easter egg, because of course Advanced Warfare is really cool with Easter eggs that way. It's entirely possible this is just an Easter egg saying, hey, we're going to be adding Rust back in a future DLC. That could be something they could be doing. I think it'd be pretty fun. That map, I think, would work out pretty well with exosuits, and I think it'd be a lot of fun. It'd be a lot of anarchy, definitely. Can you imagine, like, a Rust 24/7 playlist on Advanced Warfare? It would be nuts. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a rating where you guys feel it deserves. Of course, let me know in the comment section below your opinion. Do you think this is foreshadowing, saying, hey, we're going to be adding this in a future DLC. Congratulations on finding this Easter egg. Or is it just the developer saying, hey, I just kind of want to mess around and put together Rust outside of the map because, you know, I have to put stuff out here regardless. Might as well make it fun. And if people actually find this, then it'd be kind of a cool thing for the person that found it and the people that he tells about it. So who knows? Let me know your opinion on that. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. And if you did, please be sure to leave a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.